All right, so let's say down the line, let's say you're married, right?
Yeah.
And just say like you're like 40, 50s, right?
Mhm.
And you have a son. And your son's about, he's like, oh yeah, like I'm about to marry this girl.
Mhm.
He comes home, he's like, yeah, this girl, da da da, like I love her and all this stuff. And then when you meet her, it's like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? It's like girls know what other girls are. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are, what you call it? You guys are what you call it, better socially than guys,
Mhm.
110% by
Mhm.
far. So
Mhm.
you guys could read like really read someone off rip as soon as they come in, especially if it's another female. You feel me?
Mhm.
And let's say he's like, yeah, this girl, like let's say you figured out like she had like probably say like 2 trains, 3 trains ran on her.
Mhm.
Like she had a very provocative past and all that stuff. You'll be okay with like your son marrying her.
You said past, so it's not present. That's what you said.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah, yeah.
Um, would I be okay with my son marrying her? Honestly, it just depends on their relationship, the conversations that they had. Um, it just depends. I feel like it's not that easy just to say no to. Like, a lot goes into my son wanting to marry somebody,
Hmm.
and I feel like he has his reasonings. And of course, I would have that conversation with him and get to know what it is about this girl that makes you want to marry her. Um, if he confides in me about these things about her past, then I would listen to him and hear his point of view about it, and even communicate with the girl about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that conversation or the way you painted it is not as black and white as it seems. Um, and I feel like it's just, I feel like for women, a lot of times we're able to not judge a man based on his past or even like try to work with the man despite his past. So I feel like why can't we do that same in return for a woman? Um, so yeah, just it just really depends. It depends on the conversation. Um, and honestly, the conversation that I have with him one on one, the conversation that I have with her one on one, and then collectively as a whole with her parents and things like that. Like it's just not going to be like a oh no, like automatically no, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type to write off a person like that. So like I said, I'm more of a conversationalist, and I want to know. I want to know the past, and I want to know why the situation happened. Like I don't
Why
know.
her situation happened?
I mean, yeah. Even if like maybe if she's willing to talk to me about it, like I don't feel like she owes me everything. Like because
Yeah, but this is your son you're talking about now. Like,
yeah,
this is long term. Like, this is like death do us part.
yeah, like yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I know.
All right.
But I do still feel like a conversation. Rightfully so. I feel like when I have a son, I raise my son, and based on my own beliefs and things like that, my son feel like this girl is someone who wants to marry. Then I would talk to him about it and get to know why he wants to marry this girl. What is it about her, and have that deep conversation with him. I'm not gonna just say to my son, "No, you can't marry her because she did this in the past, and she did this in the past, and this and the third." I'm not cold hearted. I'm not just gonna say no like that.
But do
Like,
you think her past would definitely jeopardize his future?
what do you mean jeopardize his future? In what way?
It could be anyway.
Um, like I said, it just depends on the conversation, the circumstance at that time. I can give you a definite answer because you never know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's said in the future, so we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know how long ago these trains happened. We don't know at what age he's proposing to this girl. We don't know.
Shit, you're better than me. I would slap the shit out of my son. Like, what the hell you got going on? Like, smarting up.
And that's your opinion. So you're entitled to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Um, just depends. I feel like people have different journeys and walks throughout their lives. People definitely make stupid decisions, have dumb mistakes, do things that they probably regret themselves as life goes on, and people work on themselves and try to change and do things to become a better person. And I feel like at any age a person can change and want better for them. And I feel like everybody has a different walk in life. And if you feel like you're willing to walk with that person wherever you meet them at, then you really have to do that self and soul searching to ensure that you'll be okay with that, or you're willing to accept that person. Because if you say that you want to marry that person, then you're telling me you accept that person at where they're at currently. So that's why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't just write it off or like condemn him for wanting to marry this girl. Like, I feel like he has a reasoning. Marriage is not something light and something easy decision made. So I'm not gonna just be like, oh no, you can't marry this girl because at such and such time, such and such happened. Like, who am I to condemn this girl?
You're his mother.
I know I'm the mother, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like people get so entitled to condemn someone or feel like they're holier than thou and this, that, and the third. And
Yeah, if they're acting like that in that demeanor, then yeah, that's different.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, you saying like I'm gonna slap my son and da 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 da.
Yeah, because I like. I mean, I'm
Be
asking
for
for
real.
your. Yeah, I am
You
being
gonna
for
slap
real.
your son?
Why wouldn't I? I definitely would have raised him better. Like what? Like to me, that's just
So
crazy.
so